Hi guys, it's Abby Kloss here. Welcome to another video. I know I haven't posted in a while, but kind of got this fun little series that I'm excited to do. So let's kind of jump right on into it. Okay, so this year for New Year's, I really wanted to do 75 hard, which I'm sure a lot of you probably know what it is, but it's a challenge that was like really big on TikTok. I feel like last year, like during COVID, I really don't know, time is escaping, but essentially it's supposed to be doing 2 workouts a day, each 45 minutes long, one inside, one outside, read 10 pages of a book every day, take like a progress photo every day, follow a diet, whatever. It's supposed to be kind of like a mental toughness challenge. And where I first heard about it was actually before it got popular on TikTok, but I don't know if you know like Hope Scope. I'll link her video down below because it was actually, I loved her video where she talked about how she did it. And I think that was like the end of 2019 she did it. And I remember when I watched it, watched her video, I was like, wow, I could never do that. That seems so hard, and like committing to that. Whatever. It's also like no alcohol, no cheat meals, so that was like a little tough. But now we're 1 week in, so I just kind of been documenting some things through my journey. So this is just gonna be a little bit of vlog, kind of interjection, some things I'm like learning along the way and documenting it. And if any of you guys are following some type of fitness challenge or any kind of challenge that you're doing for New Year's, you can kind of relate together. But first, I'm gonna just kind of walk through my version of 75 hard and what I'm doing. So first and foremost, I'm not a health and fitness coach. I'm not certified in anything. So like, don't, whatever. Do what's best for you. Talk to a doctor, whatever. You know, I don't know. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl with a camera. And I just wanted to do this. That's all. But I just kind of want to talk about like the rules I'm doing. Just for context, and if you were thinking about starting it and whatnot. So anyways, I made these cute little sheets. I think I talked about it at some point, but anyways, I'll link these down below. I have some cute PDFs I made. I'll link them all down below if you want to print them out for yourself. They're kind of helpful for tracking, because I know a lot of them you have to like pay money, and I was like sick of it, so I just made them. They're not as cute as probably as ones if you like paid money, but whatever. And I like personalized it for myself, so you know, take it as you will. But so this is my little tracker sheet. So I finished my first 7 weeks, now I'm on day 8 or whatnot. So the first thing like I have down on my habits is diet. So it's supposed to be follow a diet. That wasn't going to sit well with me, like mentally and all that good stuff. And also too, there's like no diet I like want to follow, because that's pointless to me. So what I'm doing is like tracking my macros and following like a macro split. So that's what I'm doing. And also too, I'm trying to make it really prioritizing that I hit my protein every day. And I'm trying to figure out what still is like the best for me, like fat and carb wise, you know. So essentially following a diet, like I can eat anything still, but I want I can eat anything if I plan accordingly and just have it fit into my macros. So it's more, and also too, my macros and calories are nothing like, I think my calories are like 2,000 calories, like literally right on the dot. So it's not like I'm like starving myself or anything. Nor do I want to do that, nor do I recommend it. So that's been my diet piece. So the no cheat meal piece, I'll kind of talk about that too, is like I said, I can eat anything as long as it's in my whatever. So basically for the no cheat meals, it's for me, I see it more as like not binge eating 800 cookies when I already know I hit my macros, or like I already hit my allocated macros for the day. So so yeah, it's just basically not binging a little bit. Okay, well, let's talk about the 2 workouts, one outside, one inside, 45 minutes each. So the outside one, I'm just walking my dog. I have a very active 3-year-old lab, and he needs walks anyways, you know, whatever. And also too, like I need to get outside and get my steps in, because I work from home, so I don't get any steps unless I, like, this is the first time I've been able to like actually hit 10,000 steps for a week. Normally I only get like 1,000 to 2,000 because I just walk back and forth my apartment. So So yeah, that one's for me is just walking outside, which has been really tough because it's super cold. I'm in Illinois, and it's been really freezing this week. But I think it's gonna be good for me if I actually do this for 75 days and, whatever. I'm like, okay, I can, if I'm able to walk my dog every single day in the cold dead of winter, like I can, do this. The next one, the 45 minutes working out anywhere. So that for me, I worked out last year, but like inconsistently, and I would like try different things and whatever. I'd start and spat, where I'd go too hard, and then I would, be way too sore. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually following the Tone and Sculpt app. I can link that down below. And I started their Back to Action program. So I'm doing that. And they don't have like workouts every single day because I know obviously you need a rest. So what I've been doing has been either doing, doing some like yoga or like stretching and mobility, just walking on the treadmill and doing different things like that. So I've been just really trying to either go to the gym or do something at home. Like in the beginning, I was like doing like at home workouts or just, whatever. Basically, I just want to set 45 minutes to either stretch or move my body, but I'm being really mindful now of not going too hard in the paint and trying to lift too heavy too quick, because that's when I burn out and get too tired and my muscles are too sore. And I'm actually feeling really good this week, because I'm like, oh, I could lift heavier than this, but I'm like, I need to work myself up there. And if I am actually going to work out every single day for 75 days, I need to be slow in my building, and be patient with myself. So yes, the next one is no alcohol. So that one, that I think, and that's kind of part of the reason why I wanted to do this challenge was, since I went to college, I haven't had 75 days without a drink, so I'm like, I think, I don't think I'm like dependent or anything on alcohol, but I just kind of wanted to challenge myself of like, yeah, I can quit this. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to be in situations too where there is drinking and me saying no and practicing that and like doing it. I don't really know if that makes sense. Nothing like so far. I haven't really wanted to go or do anything, but I think too with there being so many like NA, which is like non-alcoholic, like wines and beers and stuff, I might, if I do get in a position like a social setting, and it's just so awkward too with the drinking thing. I feel like so many people it's just so awkward to be like, oh yeah, I'm like not drinking, like I just don't really want to right now, but they feel uncomfortable because they're like, oh, I'm drunk, like you're probably judging me, like you're, and then you're kind of feel awkward, like, oh, I'm not understanding the drunk things, so I think, anyways, I want to do this to challenge myself to not drink for 75 days, but also too, I think when I do get into settings, I'm going to maybe get like a couple bottles of like NA wine, a couple packs of like NA, zero alcohol beer, and just try that and just kind of like, I just want to like not drink and have it be like a scene. Not like a scene. That sounds so dramatic. But, I just still want to just hang out with everyone and just wake up not having a hangover. I don't know. So I'm excited for that this week. I feel like day to day, I don't really like crave a drink. I know some people like finish their work day and they're like, yes, I need a glass of wine. I'm not that person. I'm more of my friends are getting together and we're doing a big bender. We're going to see how that goes. I feel like it's going to get hard at like certain points, but right now, doing good. That was really long-winded. The last two things, or three things, I guess. So the gallon of water every day. It's pretty straightforward. I drink like 2 gallons of water every day, so like that one really isn't like too hard for me, which is exciting. To have like one being an easier win. And then reading 10 pages a day. So that, okay, so I'm kind of edited some of these things if you haven't noticed. So one of my edits here was, I think you're supposed to read a nonfiction book. Or whatever the one that's like, it's a real story, not a made up story or whatever. I'm not really a good reader. I've never been a good reader. I've never have like read books consistently. And I'm like very not confident in my reading skills. I kind of think I'm like a slow reader. So instead of like putting that on myself, I'm just like, I honestly, for me, I'm just happy that I read in general. If I read at all, like that's a huge improvement for me. And I finished Harry Potter, which I was like halfway through when this started. And then I've just read another book this week. I finished 2 books in a week. Like that is insane to me. Like that has never happened in my life once. So I'm like just really proud of myself for that. I just think like everyone has different starting points, like physically, mentally, you know, all that stuff. So like I didn't want to put I don't know. I'm just really happy with the steps I'm making, even if they're not technically a bibliography of some investor or whatever. So yeah, and I'm looking at my phone less, and that's the whole point for me. So cool. And then the last one is progress photos. So you're supposed to do a progress photo every day. I think that's dumb and a waste of time, to be completely honest. I'm fine doing it once a week. I just like every day you're not going to see changes. I feel like that's kind of, I don't want to say like obsessive with it like a little bit, but it's like, I don't know, to me that's like weighing yourself every day and like being like, oh, do I see any changes, you know? So what I did at the bottom of my sheet is like I made these like 3 little circles and just X it off each week. So basically I just need a progress photo once a week, and I think that's sufficient and good. So yeah, so that's like a little bit of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna kind of roll some clips of how this week went. Hello everybody, this is day 1, January 1st, here with Murph live. But yeah, first day, 75 hard, it's a Saturday. I was a little discouraged today. I tested positive for COVID on Monday, the 27th, I believe it was. Anyway, so I've just been like in a huge funk since. Couldn't do anything for New Year's and just haven't felt good. I've been sleeping a lot, but I really wanted to start today. So we walked Murphy for a while and got my like 45 minutes outside and just did an at-home workout because my gym was even closed today. I don't know, they changed the quarantine rules. I'm so confused. I'm just gonna stay inside, it's fine. But I created this little sheet thing. But yeah, and so I mean, I think how I'm feeling going into this challenge is, honestly, the drinking a gallon of water I'm fine with. You know, and the workout thing I'm fine with. I don't know. I just haven't been consistent for so long. But if you ask like college me, like that was so easy. I did that every day, twice over. The no alcohol thing, I think I'm gonna be, I don't know. I have like no desire to drink during the week. It's just like, oh, friends are in town, let's go crazy, binge drink crazy. So I am really excited to see if I can just not drink for 75 days, just like mentally, and I really want to. With the no cheat meals thing, I'm doing like tracking my macros, so like obviously I can fit in a cookie or whatever, and that's like what I wrote down here is like track macros, because I don't want it to be like a negative thing and like dieting and blah and that negative connotation that kind of has. But for me, like the no cheat meals part is more like don't binge eat. So I think that this is like a good path. So I'm feeling okay. You know, I'm feeling, you know, it's snowing, it's winter, it's, you know, it's kind of an interesting time to start this. I haven't felt like whenever I decide to do some like challenge or lose weight or whatever, I'm like super motivated about it. And I just haven't been. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. So that might be a good thing or a bad thing. But I really want to hold myself accountable because I think all these things are really achievable in my life, because the last year I've implemented a lot of these practices, but I just haven't been totally consistent with it. So I do think that this hopefully is achievable for me. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Day 1 done. Good morning. Oh my goodness. You guys, it's 5:54. Oh my god. Good morning, you guys. It's January 4th. It's 5:49 in the morning, and I did a little skincare, brushed my teeth, got out of bed, and we're gonna work out this morning. Let the dog out, did all the things. What was I gonna say? I'm trying a new pre-workout thing from Pea Science. It's from the KK Fit, the sour peach candy. Let's do a live review. Let's see how this is. Oh, yeah, I did the high volume and the pre-workout. It definitely just tastes like candy, which is like good and sometimes, but sometimes it's like. So we are on day 4. I've been doing good. Haven't really, nothing too crazy yet. I was like not wanting to go to the gym last night because I had Monday off of work, like the January 3rd. And I was like, okay, sorry, I keep looking at my viewfinder. This is a new camera. I'm getting used to it. Sorry. But yeah, here's how my sheet's looking so far. But yeah, I wasn't wanting to go last night, but I was like, you need to go. We're not giving up day 3. So, and this morning I was like, tired and sleep great, but I'm like, if I'm gonna get on this morning grind, I'm gonna have to have some mornings that I don't sleep perfectly to like get myself to fall asleep faster at night, to get myself in that rhythm. But also too, I have night meetings tonight. Yeah, I'm like so out of the work routine because I was like off for 2 weeks. I'm like, tonight's my night meeting, right? I have night meetings with China, so I'm like, I have to go now, otherwise I'm not gonna do it. I have to do it now. So we're going. I think I'm doing legs, which I hate legs, so that's not gonna be fun. But other than that, it's been I think the first day was like kind of tough because I did like a super hard workout, like a cardio HIIT workout, and I was still carrying it over COVID. Haven't worked out in a month, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm so bad at this, but now I'm feeling, yesterday I'm doing this back to action plan with Christy Chella and Tony Scope app. I'm really liking it. I'm only doing one workout, but just like perusing the workouts, I feel like a lot of times I overextend myself when I start. Then I get super sore, and then I'm like, shoot. I think this will be good because my upper body workout yesterday was pretty like basic things I've done a lot of times. I know how to do them, but I'm feeling more confident. I'm blabbing. I need to go to the gym. I'm gonna drink my pre-workout, some water. I'm gonna journal. I love my little 5-minute journal. It's the best. I've never stuck to journaling, but this girl right here, she made me stick to journaling because it's just easy and simple. I felt like when I was just journaling with like freehand, I was like, I don't know, like I didn't know what to say. But yeah, that's all I got. See you guys soon.
Good morning. What you got? Oh my goodness. You are so cute. I show everyone my toy. Pretty sure it's my bear, but it's fine. Are you ready for a walk? It's 5 p.m. It's freezing. I hate Illinois. I hate Oklahoma. It's so windy. We went out earlier and I was crying. But yeah, I'm just freezing. It's so windy, and that's all. Good morning, everyone. I'm puffy in the morning. I don't really want to talk about that. That's not why I'm here. My voice is a little, just because I slept. And we have to sleep with the fan on, and then my voice is just dry for the first how many ever hours of my day. Anyways, besides the point. I wanted to talk, so today's day 6 for me on 75 Hard, and today is, God, what's today's date? Thursday, January 6th, so fun. But one thing I wanted to talk about is my sleep and trying to become a morning person. So I've been waking up the last 3 days, including today, early. Right now it's 5:43 in the morning. Trying trying to wake up early, trying to get on that routine. But I'm not naturally a morning person. So, and it has taken me a lot of times. And I've only done it 3 days. So, like, I'm not a pro yet. But definitely, I've spatted and on this a lot in the past, how many ever years. But anyways, one thing I want to say, what is it? But my sleep hasn't been great this week, and obviously you need good sleep to achieve well in the gym, you know, mind, all the good stuff. So I haven't been sleeping great because I'm trying to get myself on this new routine of going to bed early and waking up earlier. But I'm not tired. You know, I'll be tired all day, and then it like comes to night and I'm like ready to go. So what I've been doing is, like, a lot of times when I've tried this before, I would take naps or whatever, do this, do that. What I've been doing is not napping during the day, or like when I'm tired, like after work or whatever, and making sure I stay up all day, and trying to put myself to bed earlier, even if I am just laying there awake sometimes. But anyways, I wanted to show you my sleep. I don't know if you can see this, but basically on Monday night, and I was able to sleep fine, 9 hours, and then into Tuesday, I only slept 5 hours and 30 minutes, and I was like freaking out. And then I got myself up to like 5 hours and 15 minutes, and now I got myself up to 6 hours and 20 minutes. So it's not obviously where I want to be, but I've been making like 20-minute strides every day, and being able to go to bed 20 minutes earlier, because I went to bed at 11:05, and then Wednesday I went to bed at 10:37, then yesterday I went to bed at 9:53. So it's just going to be a slower process, and I've been kind of tired through the days, but I'm trying to be consistent and push through, because like I've been always a night person. It's gonna take me more than 3 days to switch. You have to like keep pushing, and you know, and I wouldn't go to bed until like 1 a.m. It's gonna take me like a while for my body to get used to that new schedule. So anyways, my thing is, sleep's important. I'm not doing great right now. It's probably the thing I'm doing like worst at health-wise. But I think I'm making good strides, kind of having a game plan for it. Yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I'm rambling. The end. Hello everyone, this is my breakfast. I just have 1 egg, 3/4 cups egg whites, spinach, mushrooms, Cholula, salt, pepper. And then these are bagel thins, and I really do like them, but I need to figure out a better way to toast them because I keep burning them. And then they're not as good because they're like crackers. Anyways, cream cheese and everything but bagel seasoning. So that is breakfast and listening to Ariana Grande. The end. Hello, it looks like I'm unintentionally doing a full day of eating. Yes, my hair is super greasy. I put oil in it, so that would do that. Anyways, so it's about 10:20. I wanted a snack, so I have 2 hard-boiled eggs. I just get the Great Value pre-made ones because I'm lazy and whatever. So it's just a Great Value cheese stick, and then I had my first cup of coffee. I had just a tea earlier this morning, and then I put a scoop of this, whatever you call it, collagen stuff from Woman's Best. I don't like it as much compared to the Vital Proteins, because Vital Proteins, I can combine it with water really easily, and I can combine it in a bunch of stuff super easily. But this one, it kind of like doesn't dissolve good enough. You know what I mean? So anyways, but yeah, I'll track all my macros and stuff, and I'll put it just kind of like a sample day. And this will be more of like a realistic day, I feel like, because we're gonna have like leftovers tonight, some makeshift meals, some things not being perfect, but you know, that's life. And that's what I wanted this challenge to be. I didn't want this challenge to be like, oh, how perfect can it be for 75 days? I wanted it to be like, what are realistic, sustainable lifestyle changes I can make, and you know, incorporating more protein, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's why
I wouldn't have taken on this challenge if I had to do like some super crazy strict diet, because that just wouldn't be great with me mentally and also like just long-term health-wise. So I just don't think the yo-yo dieting thing's good. So yeah, that's kind of my different spin on the challenge. So I'll check back in with lunch. I think it's gonna be like, I have some leftover veggies from last night, heat those up and kind of make like a wintry type salad. I think that's kind of my vibe I'm feeling. But yeah, that's all. Ready, checking in. It's lunchtime. This is what I made. It's from leftovers from my dinner yesterday, which I just put a piece of chicken, heated that up, threw it in, and then my vegetables from yesterday. I put it in my toaster oven, wanted to roast it some more, which whatever, because they weren't roasted enough for me yesterday. And then this is just kale arugula with, I do the olive oil spray, red wine vinegar, toss the greens together once this was all heated up, put it in here, and then I did some of this is goat cheese I had. So yeah, it looks pretty fancy, but I mean, honestly, it's just, you know, you roast your vegetables once a week, and then you're pretty good to go. Also, I'm realizing there's like dog hair in here. But yeah, so this will be my lunch. I probably need to go back to my computer. But yeah, and then I'll check in. I need snacks after work. That's when I'm like most hungry. And then dinner will be some more leftovers. I think I might have some buttered chicken I have leftovers. It was a crock pot recipe. I liked it. Kind of want to find a better butter chicken recipe, but yeah, I think that'll be the day. The end. I told you I was going to be hungry after work, so we're gonna make a lean cuisine pizza. It's about it's a cauliflower pizza. I don't know. I like it. It's quick and easy. It's a little bit healthier than if I went to Little Caesars. So that's what we're doing, right, Murph? Murphy, say hello. But yeah, that will be our after work treat. Hello, future Abby here. I forgot to film what I ate for dinner that day because I was tired. So after my lean cuisine cauliflower pizza, I'm really close. I had some frozen, like cooked shrimp, and I de-thawed it. Ate a bunch of those, and then my boyfriend made like the Bonds chickpea pizza, and I had like a little sliver of that. And essentially, I kind of like, I'll just put my macros here of what I ate, but I only had 1,700 calories. So like that's kind of bad. I underate a little bit that day, but I did hit my protein, which is kind of my my goal. But yeah, I was just exhausted and I like fell over and went to bed. So, you know, and sometimes you just need the sleep. I don't know what to say. So yeah, this is a little sample of normally I'm hitting right to my calories, so because I'm a hungry girl, but it didn't happen that day. The end. So that's been my first week so far, just some clips of what I've been eating, doing, whatnot. And here's a little bit of my wrapping up week one. It's been a really crazy journey kind of already. That sounds very dramatic, but I kind of just always wanted to do 75 hard, and then I got COVID, and then I like woke up on the 1st, and I'm like, well, I guess I would have to start today. And I was just like, you know what? We're starting. We're doing it. I feel like whenever I do like, okay, we're going to start working out and doing all this stuff, it's like this big build up, and it's like, yes, I just kind of was like, okay, I guess we're going to do it. Like, let's just do it. Let's go. Let's just do it. And every morning I've just been waking up like, you're doing it. Like, I haven't really had any like, whenever I have thoughts of like, you know, trying to be like super crazy motivated, crazy, or being like, oh my God, I don't want to do it. I'm just kind of like, you're doing it, you're getting it done. You know, kind of like brushing your teeth. I'm like, yeah, I got to check this off the list. So I've been having a really like positive mindset so far, which has been really exciting. I'm really happy of the pace of my workouts, and then I'm going like slow and steady and not trying to kill myself and being like crazy store. I think those are, a couple really big takeaways. I've been reading a lot. Like I said, I finished like 2 books. So I've been off my phone as much, and I actually put timers on my phone apps now, because now I'm kind of making like a New Year's goal too, to like get off my phone, because the more I'm on my phone, the worse I feel about myself, because you're just sitting there not doing anything, not being productive, or just, like at least if you're reading, at least my mind's like going, yeah, you know what I mean? So anyways, I think this week honestly has been a lot better than I expected. I thought this was going to just be awful. There has been a couple times I didn't want to do my really cold walks, but I just bundled up and I was like, I have to do this. It has to get done. Actually, one of them too, I think it was Thursdays or Fridays. It was like too cold for my dog to walk, and it was dark. It was like negative degrees, and it was like 7 p.m. at night. I was like tired, and I was like, I have to get this done. Like, it just has to get done. And I put on, and also too, during my walks, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. If there's any other good podcasts you guys like, I'm pretty picky about podcasts sometimes, because I want them to like motivate me / like, I don't know, just hearing about people's lives and stuff. I'll link down some that I've been listening to down below. But anyways, I thought this would be a lot harder than it was so far. I'm still really worried about the no alcohol thing, because I haven't been in a situation yet where I've been like challenged on that. But everything else, honestly, it looks so hard. But since I edited it to be what fits me and like my goals, what I actually want to get done, like I don't care if I read fiction, nonfiction books, whatever. I'm just happy I read. I'm happy if I track my macros and hit my protein. I'm happy if I take 1 progress photo a week. So it's been a really positive experience. And I think like the big lesson for me is, for you guys is, make it so it's a positive experience for you. For 75 hard or whatever challenge you're doing, make sure that it's aligning to your goals, of what you want to do. Because I actually made New Year's resolutions. I made this little sheet. I'll link all my little sheets down below. But I think, like some of my goals is like, I want to read 5 books this year. I know that's really low. I understand. Again, I'm not a good reader. So like doing this challenge has helped me reach my overarching goal. You know what I mean? So I kind of looked at like big picture what my goals are, and then kind of edited this challenge to achieve those. I think it's been good. It's been good. I haven't faced that much. There's only like a couple times I was like, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to do this walk. But another thing I'm nervous about too is work hasn't been too crazy. I'm worried it's gonna get crazy, and then this is really gonna get hard. But it hasn't yet, and I'm staying positive. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna post like a weekly type vlog recap of my little journey here. Let me know if any of you guys are doing some kind of like resolution or something like this, any challenges. But yeah, I'll love and any other comments, feedback, gladly will take. But thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to actually document this too and kind of hold myself accountable, and just really buying in. I feel like whenever I do any of these things, I'm just like, oh, I'm not gonna finish it. I don't want to film because I'm not gonna finish it, and I'm not gonna do it. But now I'm like, no, I've mentally changed my mindset of I'm doing this, I can do this, and I'm going to do this, which has been really exciting. And I hope you feel that way too about whatever your goals are, whatever, you can reach whatever you want. Don't undermine yourself, that you can't do what you want. You can't do what you achieve. So believe in you guys. Have a great new year, and talk soon.